Hey, good morning. So we're out here today at Diggerland in Kent. A little bit of a unique theme park here. Something slightly different for us to do. We do like theme parks, but we've not been to anything like this. So essentially, it's a theme park made out of diggers and JCBs and things like that. So sure to be a lot of fun. So we're going to come out and ride as many rides as we can, see what there is to experience, have some food, and just have a lot of fun. So tickets here are £25 for adults, and it's free if you're under 100 centimetres. So it's a great day out for children and the family, because it's pretty cheap, really, overall, isn't it? So we're going to go inside and just have a good time. So if you do enjoy the video throughout, give us a thumbs up. Do appreciate it. It really does, helps out a lot. And it'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. Let's dig this. So they've got two areas. They've got this as the main entrance, and you can also enter through the gift shop over there. They do close it off occasionally and swap it around. But just in here, you've got an overview of all of the rides. So we've got an overview of the map here and everything that you can do at the site. So you've got tons and tons to do, and then here's the height charts as well. So we come in, we've got quite the complex in here. We've got shop and restaurant over there to the right. We've got a couple of attractions. So we've got the Spindizzy here. Just here to the left, we've got like the Little Tikes area. Do you remember Little Tikes? We've got Diggerland Dodgems, super diggers, bathrooms to the left here. So we're going to leave that, we'll come back to that shortly. And we're going to go just up here past the Dodgems first, I think. See what's up that way. Whoa, that actually looks like worse than anything in a theme park. It's not very long. Whoa, we're going around the other way. That's gonna do you over a little bit. I'm excited to go on this. So we've also got bumper cars here, Dodgems. They are £1 extra, so they're not included in your day. We've got the Spindizzy here. We've got Hooker Duck, and you know, we've got some digging stuff where we're taking out rocks. We collect the ducks, like the proper Hooker Duck thing. This is quite cool, actually. Quite excited to do some of these. But we're going to do the Skittles first, the Hooker Duck. You can actually play Skittles, so you take down as many of them as possible, and then you got the Hooker Duck and whatnot. So next up, we're going to go on the Diggerland train. We've got a grand circle tour of Diggerland. This is really cool. They've got these fun facts next to each of the entrance signs of how much the digger or tractor or whatever costs. It's £42,000. This weighs 1,300 kilograms. Yeah, so we're going to go all the way around the park here. We will give you a bit more of an in-depth tour of it later. But it's really inventive how they've done this. Essentially just taking construction equipment and turning it into a theme park. So we're going to go on this train now. So we've got a front cab, so if you need the accessibility, you've got that. We've also got little pods down the back. Here we go! Round and round we go, past the ducks, past the dig. Slide, 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 slide. So just give you a view of what it looks like sitting in the back as you have those small little buckets. It's quite difficult if you're a little bit taller, so we're quite thankful that we're not in those. So next up we're going to go on the giant diggers, move mountains of muck. So this is what we're going to do. We're just going to essentially dig holes. Love that for us. So we did just go on the dodgems as well. That was pretty cool. Additional paid extra. There are quite a few of those throughout the park. So that was £1 per car. And you do have a minimum height requirement to go without an adult as well. So we're going on these big diggers. We take out the mounds of dirt, spin it around, then drop it back off. So let's see how we get on. Here we go. So we're in the cab at the moment, and you've got the two joysticks in here, and you kind of have to just do your thing. I kind of need both hands to do this though, but there we go. We're picking up the dirt, and then we can use this one around this side to lift it up. And you've got full motion on it as well, which is cool. So we're now going to get some food at the Dig Inn. Quite punny that. And this looks kind of like a seaside fairground food establishment. So breakfast, burgers, main meals, hot drinks, that kind of stuff. Quite reasonably priced as well, actually. To show you some of the food options, we've got pizzas, we've got pies. Those look like the football ground pies that you get. You get jack potatoes, and you've got loads of cakes as well. They do have halal options available, which is pretty good. But sorry for the flickering, they do have some good food options. Great selection. So I went for the 10-ounce burger with cheese and bacon. And Becky's gone for the Donna wrap as well. And this came to $31.50 with a cup of tea. And we also got a J2O as well. Not bad. The burger size is pretty big. Fairly reasonable portion of chips there. The wrap is quite big as well. Overall, pretty good. Pretty good value for money for considering the size of the things we got. And finally, we've got ourselves a piece of cake. This looks good. The designs in here are really quite cool, actually, because they've got like murals of all the stuff. So we just finished our food, and it wasn't bad actually. I think Becky's wrap was a little bit dry, my burger was a little bit oily, but overall, like, value for money, price, what we got, portion sizes were pretty great. So yeah, recommend going there. You can obviously bring your own picnic and stuff like that as well, but there's not really many places to sit and eat your picnic. There's some tables outside. I suppose you could go inside and eat it in there, but not bad value for money, really. So just along from the ducks, we've got Dig In for Treasure, and here, this is what you just take the little bricks out of the gravel, which is pretty cool. And we got all of these diggers and whatnot that are just located around the outside. Here you can take the dumper trucks around a track. They go very fast, so they're not the most exciting, but still a lot of fun. So we do have minier versions of the big diggers that we had there, where you just jump in and dig a hole. Quite wide, deep holes that you can dig here. Pretty cool. We do have these trivias all around. Do you know why diggers are yellow? Yellow is primarily treated as the colour of caution and visibility. This is why they're yellow. That's quite cool. So these are the big ones that we were on a short while ago. We're going to go into dumper trucks, the king of the road. Each of these is £16,000. So we got our friend Henry here on the truck. As I said, they don't go particularly fast, but so you've got a standard one here with a standard seatbelt, but a couple of them do have extended seatbelts, so you can go on adult and child sat in the lap. So Henry's just taking it out onto the track. We are living the dream. Look at this. We've even got one of these cool spinnerinos. It's quite a short track, but they don't go particularly fast, so you know, you're just having a laugh doing it. Our friend Henry up there has got stuck probably about 3 or 4 times just going around these corners, so they've had to help him out. I'm probably going to get stuck myself. So next up, just down from the dumper truck one, we've got Diggerland, which is like a carousel made up of digger buckets that have been made into seats, but they look like digger buckets. We've got Digger Stunt Show that's held here on a few selected dates in the year. And then you can take these around as well, these small ones here in front of us. It's quite cool, they've got these seats stationed throughout, which are just tyres converted into seats. This looks like an army one. Joyrider, Minor Madness. So you can, I'm guessing you can drive this truck. So in this one, you just jump in this truck and you can drive that around as a teenager, essentially. We've got Skyshuttle, which what we're just about to go on, which just lifts you up like a little bit of a drop tower. Not fast or anything like that. Just here, we've got Crazy Carts, which these are like a little electric go-karts that spin around really fast. Because it's raining now, it was raining earlier, then we got a bit of dryness. Raining again now. They're taking them back in, unfortunately. The helmets look cool. Look at those, like really punk rock. Here we go, we're going up. Slowly, slowly, slowly. You get some good views up here. You can see for miles. Oh, we're all the way up. I think that's it, buddy. Oh no. And we are off on the dig around. Whoa, so we're going forward for now, but I think he's gonna put us backwards in just a second. Spinning around. Oh, we're slowing down, which means backwards time. Oh, that's actually really makes you dizzy. So we've come down from the top now, and we're going to go on robot driving. Really good fun, it says. So again, we got these fun facts. £20,000 it costs. And we get these cool diggery driving ones, and that looks a little bit squelchy. Hopefully don't have to stand in that. But we've got quite a few attractions here. Down the bottom we've got like 4 more attractions. Alright, we're in the cabin, here we go. Driving around. So we only actually use one of the sticks in this. I think this one is turned off because it does the little dumper bucket at the front, which is no longer there. That is so muddy. So muddy. You go quite slow, but pretty cool. And we're heading through the gunky mud like a pond. This feels like it might come into the cabin any second. Yeah, gross. Look at how horrible that looks. So that was quite good, the robot driving. We've got another trivia here. Do you know what JCB stands for? No, I haven't actually got a clue. Joseph Cyril Bamford, the founder of the company JCB. I think the JCB factory is actually up by Alton Towers as well. I'm sure it is. Just outside Alton Towers. So we're heading just down to the very end. We've got JCB rides and drives. We've got ground shuttle and Land Rover Safari. So we've got 3 more things to do down here. So we're going to go on the Diggerland go-karts next. £1,500 for a go-kart. So they do have all these height restrictions next to it. 80 centimetres as a minimum without an adult, or 100 centimetres on your own. So throughout the park we've got all these like shipping containers, but they're quite well themed. You can't really see that they are shipping containers because they got all these around the front of them. So you've got Dougie's house, it's under construction currently, and they have also got all of these vehicles around, and these ones look like zebra. We saw some that looked like lion earlier. So we've got the mini Land Rovers here. We've got Henry driving the mini Land Rover. So the maximum height on this is 1.4 meters. I think Henry just made the cut. I think he's at about 1.35. So we obviously can't go on it, but it's great that we can see it in use. And you just got a little track here. Once again, like I said, you've got the shipping containers. They're all dressed up. This one's Dottie's house. We had Dougie's house before. And this little mini Land Rover that Henry's on, it's got a Captain America shield on the front. Pretty cool. So we got a few attractions right then. We got this one here, which is Stack Attack. And essentially you just gotta stack these tyres on top of each other using these pincers. We got the JCB ride, which just takes you around in a JCB. And you've got the safari as well. And then here we got the ground shuttle, Shake, Rattle and Ride, which is kind of a similar platform to the one that lifted us up earlier. And it'll just take us around the grounds here and bounce us around. We're going up. Here we go. And then we're going to go and ride around the track. Shake, rattle and ride. That's what it means, and we're going to be shaking in a second when we go over the bumps. Oh, oh, bumpy. I wonder if she's trying to make it bumpier for us. So this is the safari experience. Safari, so fun. And it takes you out and about on more of those little carts that we saw on the train at the beginning. And just go on a track all the way around. So you got some pretty cool experiences. So you can see the Skyshuttle just there over the back as well. So just here, sort of next to the diggers, we're gonna get ourselves a ice cream. Even though it's freezing, it's never too cold for an ice cream though. So we're just right in between all of the tickets actually. So next to the restaurant, you've got Digger's Den. Now this is a little soft play area, so you've got some blow up bouncy castles in there, and you've got actually a full soft play as well. We're not going to go in there because, you know, there's loads of children in there, but that's a pretty cool thing, especially if it starts raining outside as well. You've got the opportunity to go in and get out of the rain. And then we exit through the goodie store at Diggerland. So in here you get all your toys, your JCB, plastic trucks. Those ones are not for sale. These ones are for sale. Diggerland shirts, high-vis jackets, Dig with Dotty, Dig with Dougie. Loads of Lego stuff as well. Cool helmets and construction equipment for kids. Oh, and they got a paint machine as well. It's pretty cool. Alright, so that's the end of our day here at Diggerland, and what a fun day it's been. We had so much fun going on rides like Spindizzy, taking a grand circle tour of the park, and just enjoying pretty unique rides here that you wouldn't actually get anywhere else. It's definitely somewhere you should come and check out. £25 to get in for adults, a little bit less for children obviously. Fairly cheap day out. The food was cheap as well, and we've just really had a good time. So if you guys did enjoy the videos throughout, give us a thumbs up, do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot, and it'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos, and we'll see you on the other side. Thanks.